Hey, what's going on, crew? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Serrano, and I've been using the Z Fold 3 for about 6 or 7 days now, and I'm thoroughly impressed with everything that it offers. So I wanted to put together this video so I can share with you guys why is the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3 so addicting. But just make sure you guys stay to the end of the video because we're going to be talking about the overall screen performance with the dual displays, as well as the battery life, the overall display quality, the stereo speakers, and the camera performance as well. So if you're brand new to the channel, I welcome you, and I definitely appreciate you for coming through and watching this video. But make sure you stay locked into the end of the video and check out more videos just like this. But if you're already a part of the crew, salute. So one of the things that makes the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3 so addicting has to do with the display when it's popped open at 6.9 inches from the 6.2 inch full HD resolution. And on the front display, it's a 20:9 aspect ratio, but when you actually pop open the screen, you're getting a whole lot more real estate to actually work with. So one of the things I wanted to explain about this device is not only are you getting the front display, which is extremely usable at 6.2 inches, a super AMOLED panel, 20:9 aspect ratio, but you're also getting a secondary display on this guy, which is a full HD 2208 x 1768 with a 5:4 aspect ratio. And it's going to give you 120 hertz refresh rate. And so essentially you're getting a 2-in-1 device for the price. And so the reason why I enjoy using this device is my daily driver, because this device gives you one of the best user experience you can possibly imagine, because it's able to fold outward and give you a more immersive panel just in case you wanted to see more as well. But it also is going to fold back into that compact 6.2 inches, which is perfect when you're putting it in a pocket of some pants or some jeans. Now this device is made of glass as well as a nice metal material on the outside and all around the edges, but the flexible glass display on the inside gives you a small crease when you open it. And when you're taking photography, you're going to be able to open up the camera on the front, which is going to give you a less impressive camera on the front selfie footage, but on the outside camera lens, you're going to be able to get some really usable quality with the 10 megapixel selfie camera. So I definitely would recommend using the cameras that are built on the outside of the device, while the ones on the inside work well for video chats, conference calls, and things to that extent. But you're going to get some really good quality with the 12 megapixel main camera, which is going to be a 12 megapixel coupled with a telephoto lens at 12 megapixels, as well as a 13 megapixel wide angle camera. And so the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3 is going to be addicting, unique, and distinguished from other devices in the smartphone world, because it's going to give you a tablet experience as well as a regular cell phone experience. But if you're still here, just type "I'm still here" in the comment section so I know you're still kicking it with me. And I just want to remind you to hit the like button so we could get this video out to more people, okay? So when it came to using the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3 outdoors, I didn't have to battle when it came to looking at the reflections on the display, because you were able to see everything very clearly, even on the inner display. And so it was really easy to basically use this device in folded mode or unfolded mode, which I basically say is going to be a tablet experience, but it didn't feel too clunky or bulky when folded in my pocket. And I definitely found it very easy to hold in one hand when I was using it. And I definitely recommend putting a case on it if you're going to be using it outdoors, so that you can have it for a longer period of time. So if you're the type of person who likes to use your smart device for business or conference calls, or getting a whole lot of work done while multitasking, you can basically use this device in dual screen mode with multitasking and get up to 3 windows all at once on your device and manage everything that you want to do. And for people with bad eyesight, you can actually see a lot better while it's in tablet mode. So when I was using the cameras, I was especially impressed with the colors and the dynamic range, as well as the overall detail while using this device. And it did have a pretty decent shutter feature, which captured really good photography in pretty much any scenario that I was in. Basically, you would pull open the tablet with two hands to get access to the 6.9-inch display, which is going to be a nice experience when you're holding it in the hand. And you can unlock it with either the facial recognition on the front of the inner display or the front of the outer display as well. And so the side-mounted fingerprint sensor on the right-hand side worked extremely quick when I was just trying to unlock this device or secure my mobile banking apps and privacy while using different applications, because it's going to work as the primary security method when authenticating the user who's using this device. And I definitely felt very secure when I was using this device because of the multiple authentication options on here, and the security updates is going to provide you in addition to that, because you're still going to get Android 13 on here, which I've yet to download. I'm still using it on Android 12, so I can kind of see how the overall experience is on Android 12, and then I'll update it to the Android 13 One UI 5.0. So the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3 is going to have a decent weight in the hand, and it's not going to feel too bulky or top heavy or bottom heavy, and has a really good weight distribution. So when you're holding it in the hand, you don't feel like it's going to slip out. But I definitely recommend using a case on this device, because it's definitely different when it comes to the overall build compared to other smartphones. So you would want to increase the longevity of the device by putting a case on it so you can protect it when you're outdoors or just using it in different environments. And so as far as the battery life on the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3, I was able to get through a whole day confidently without having to worry about running out of juice midway through the day or even 3/4 of the way through, because the device definitely keeps up with my overall usage, and it does have some really nice features built into the battery mode, which allow you to get adaptive battery learning, and it also gives you other options to customize this device with advanced features, so you can use your applications on multitasking windows or customize the motion keys and the gestures, one-handed operation, and a whole lot more. I also like the fact that this device does have adaptive battery enhanced processing, so you can get faster data processing on apps, except for games, but you will be able to get the toggle to give yourself fast charging inside of the battery and device care, as well as fast wireless charging. And then they have this option inside of the battery and device care called protect battery, to extend the lifespan of your battery to limit the maximum charge to 85%. Because this device does have stylus support when it comes to the inner display, you can increase the touch sensitivity when using screen protectors, toggle on accidental touch protection so that you don't put your phone in your pocket and it starts to set off different buttons. But you can also mess around with the navigation bar, the taskbar, edge panels, screen time, so that the display can turn off at your own preference. Mess around with the font size and the screen mode to turn to vivid, natural, or to your own customized preference, as well as the motion smoothness, which gives you up to 120 hertz adaptive animation scrolling, or the standard at 60 hertz refresh rate. And other areas that I found this device to be extremely addicting was when it came to the overall customization of the widgets on the inner display and on the outer display, because it's basically they're getting their own customized home screen, so that when you open it up, it's not going to be the same one as the one on the outside. So you get full customization of both screens, but you also get a really immersive experience when it comes to gaming, watching movies, social media, productivity when you're using different apps and anything to that extent, I definitely can say that the Z Fold 3 was an extremely addicting smart device, and I can honestly say that it's one of the best devices that I've ever used in the smartphone space. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section, and follow me on